It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter. Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter in studio, Thursday, October 2nd. Hello to everybody watching on the YouTube. How many YouTube watchers we got right now? 4?
0.
1, 0?
Yeah.
You can be the first to turn on your YouTube and search for Spears on Sports.
You can just stick it on your television if you have YouTube and listen. You only have to look at us.
Yeah. But why not look at us?
I know.
Come on.
That's what I do.
The M&M Carnage hotline is open, 502-384-1450, 384-1450 to join in on the conversation. The Game Day Men's Health text line is open. I'm like a second behind today already. 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, and sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the Game Day Men's Health text line, 502-414-1450. Why am I talking so fast? Got a lot to get to today. Scooter, how you doing, man? You all right?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm pretty well over the whole Reds thing. I don't know. I'm not feeling the radio thing.
Look at it this way. The Reds lasted 3 days longer than you thought they were going to.
That's true.
And they did make the postseason.
I'm of the mindset, though, that this could have all been avoided with some different and better managerial decisions.
There's a lot of grief going around really pointed towards Terry Francona, who I love.
Same.
As a manager. But the pinch hitting move with 2 strikes on a batter, you don't see that very often. Miguel Andujar had no chance at that first only pitch he saw. The strikeout, by the way, Tony, goes on Will Benson's record. Because he got the 1-2 count. So Benson officially struck out.
What if it was 1-1?
I think once the count starts, if a guy makes an out or strikes out, it goes on the other guy. If he walks, he actually gets the walk. If he gets a hit, he actually gets the hit. But
you 100% sure on that?
I'm 99% sure that I'm 99% sure that if it's 2 strikes, the original batter gets a strikeout. If it's 1 strike, I'm not going to go 99%. I don't know. That's part of the rule book I haven't really read, and you don't see it very often. And then Nick Lodolo comes in for 14 pitches. 14 pitches.
Was absolutely cooking.
You bring in Nick Martinez, who I think Chase Burns might have been a better choice there. Andrew Abbott never sees the field.
Ridiculous.
So a lot of fingers pointing at Terry Francona this morning, but I'll look at it this way. Dodgers are the Dodgers, man. The Dodgers are the Dodgers. They're going to Dodger you to death. And that's kind of what they did to the Reds this weekend. Reds again in the 8th inning, loaded the bases with 1 out. Had the tying run at the plate.
6th inning, bases loaded, nobody out.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
That one hurt. But in any event, 8-4 is the final. The Dodgers are the only team to advance to the divisional series. We got 3 Game 7s today. I know they're Game 3s, but they're in effect Game 7s. Loser leave town, including Yankees, Red Sox. So going to be locked in today again on Major League Baseball. Detroit and Cleveland, 3:08. Padres, Cubs, 5:08. And Yankees, Red Sox, 8:08.
You know, you forgot to bring up, and I don't want to bring up bad things, but the Reds got 2 unearned runs in the first inning because, and Yamamoto was really good.
Because Teoscar Hernandez dropped a fly ball.
Well, he scored a lot of runs for him.
He did. He did all right. He made up for it. Yamamoto went 6 2/3, 4 hits, no earned runs, as you mentioned, 9 strikeouts. He was as good as the pitcher the day before, Blake Snell. They didn't have to go to Shohei, but Shohei's going to pitch the opener, we found out last night.
And I keep bringing up Glass now.
At Philadelphia.
Pitched him.
Glass now sitting over going, am I even on the roster here?
That's how good the Dodgers
Shohei
are.
Ohtani will start Game 1 at Philadelphia. I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah, I am too. But you know what? They'll probably have Will Smith back for that. They said he could have played last night, so he's getting a few more days to rest, and then they'll add Will Smith back into that lineup.
That's Dodgers Phillies, man. That's going to be good. Phillies are the favorites to win the National League pennant. I think they're the favorites to win the World Series. But Dodgers actually looked the part in these last two games. They look like they're taking no prisoners along the way. We do have football tonight. This is a full day. We got 3 baseball games. We got football tonight. San Francisco and the Rams. Both teams are 3-1. They're in L.A. Amazon Prime, if you haven't. The Rams are 8.5. Why are the Rams 8.5, Scooter?
Because nobody is playing for San Fran.
Brock Purdy, turf toe, out. He played the whole game Sunday. Short week here. His toe must have, I guess, flared up, gotten re-injured. I don't know the answer to that question, but he is out tonight. Ricky Pearsall and Jawan Jennings, 2 of the top receivers, not going to play. So 8.5, over under 45 tonight in L.A. I expect the Rams to win. This is sort of a wounded animal San Francisco team. Do they fight like a wounded animal and maybe do something special here tonight? Mac Jones will get the start at quarterback for the 49ers. And by the way, speaking of the Rams, Puka Nacua has been so good this year that he even got a guy to retire this week. Did you see that, Scoots?
I did.
The Indianapolis Colts defensive back, Xavier Howard, he signed in August. He was away from the NFL for a year. He signed with the Colts in August, and after 4 games and having to guard Puka Nacua on Sunday, he has decided to reverse course and retire. He is 32 years old, told the Colts on Wednesday that, you know what, I can't guard anybody, basically is what he said. I'm not doing you guys any favors, so I'm out of here. Boy, you're a really good receiver when you're starting to cause guys to retire. Nobody?
Puka is really good.
Yeah, he is, but, you know.
Oh, his numbers are incredible through 4 games.
Yeah. Well, what do the Colts got if he's playing? And they're going to have to put in there if he can't guard anybody.
Well, luckily they don't have to play Puka Nacua anymore, but he was starting.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
who do they got to back him up?
All right. He's not retiring because Puka Nacua torched him. No. He's retiring for one of a few different reasons.
Yeah, there's
either he just said, I made a
anymore.
mistake to come back. I just don't want to play anymore. I don't love the game anymore. I don't need the money. Or maybe he's got 6 kids at home, and mama said, I need some help with these babies.
He did say it was all about the family.
I don't know how big the family is, but that might have been part of it. You never know.
Well, that's why he should be working.
But I would 6 kids. I'm working 2 jobs, baby. There are 4 buys this week. Did you know that? 4 teams on a bye.
I'm not playing fantasy. I don't know.
4 teams on a bye in week 5. I don't think this is the time you want your bye, right? Don't you want it in week 8 or 9 or 10?
Unless you're the Ravens.
The Ravens do not have a bye.
I know, but they need one.
Steelers, Packers, Falcons, and Bears all on a bye this week. Now, the Steelers, I understand. You're coming back from Dublin. You know, you get that. That's what the NFL should do. I'm going to guess, Tony, the Vikings are off next week after 2 weeks in
I'm going to guess that
overseas.
They have a bye this week. They got the Browns.
Oh, wow. Dylan Gabriel will start. It is the 41st. I got to read this right. 41st starting quarterback for the Browns since 1999.
Holy moly.
That's 26 years, I guess. 41 different starting quarterbacks.
Can't believe they haven't won it yet.
It's incredible that they don't have a bunch of Lombardi trophies.
Yeah.
Let's go to the M&M Cartage hotline. He is alive. Hello, Ed. How are you, brother? Or not. Ed, are you there?
What in the world?
And 3, 2, 1.
I'm here.
There he is. That's a good
I'm
head.
here.
Hey,
I'm down in Nelson County today.
that was a good head. That was a good head fake. That was a good head fake. We
I
thought you
felt
hung up.
compelled to call. Have you buried the Reds yet?
Finally, yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about them.
I know they said the Reds don't die after they got into the playoffs, but they sort of died in the playoffs.
Yeah, they did. I mean, let's face it. Dodgers were better. Everybody was probably better than them, no matter who they played in the playoffs. But they got to the playoffs. That's the key thing there. I think some of the young players like Sal Stewart will be back next year. They learned some valuable lessons. I'm just really concerned about how good their pitching is. Hunter Green didn't pitch well at all.
Had a bad night
on Tuesday night.
Had a bad night.
They got some age on their staff. Their Mole's probably not coming back, a left-hander. He didn't even make the playoff roster. They're going to have to make a lot of decisions, and they need a power hitter. Let's face it, they need a power hitter. If they get a power hitter, they're as good as anybody, I guess.
Ed, can I interest you in Kyle Schwarber?
No, they're not going to get. They can't afford him.
He's not leaving Philadelphia, everybody.
They'd have to give him the river and the two bridges that go over it.
The Phillies are going to make sure and re-sign him. I have no doubt about that.
They're probably my favorite right now. I watched the Yankees the last couple of nights, and I think it's going to be the Phillies to pull it off, although, I don't know, the Yankees could slip in there, but, nobody's talking about Seattle.
You're right.
And they must be pretty good because when they put the Astros away, they absolutely put them away.
And they also, their lineup, first 4 or 5 in that lineup is really good. They have starting pitching that can go deep into the games, which you don't see much anymore. And they got some really look. You're right. They're the favorites in the American League, and there's a reason. Vegas knows they're really, really good. They're the favorites to win the American League.
Well, I'm looking at DraftKings right now, and for the World Series, the Dodgers are plus 320, Phillies are plus 475.
Really?
And the Mariners are plus 500. So 5-1 on the Mariners, but the Dodgers are the favorite.
I thought.
Well, I didn't realize until watching the Reds and the Dodgers. The Dodger Stadium turned into a home run park. I mean, not good. How many did they hit Tuesday night? 5?
Yep. They hit 5 Tuesday.
Did y'all hear them talking about how the ball used to not carry out there for whatever reason?
Yeah.
And now that's a home run hitter.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because
now.
Maybe it's because they got a bunch of guys that hammer it. Maybe
that's true too.
Maybe it's not the air. Maybe it's the fact that they got Ohtani and Betts and Freeman and Will Smith and Teoscar Hernandez. Maybe that's got a lot to do with it.
Oscar Hernandez.
Listen. You talked about the Reds pitching. You give me Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo, and Andrew Abbott as my top 3 starters. I'm good next year.
Hopefully Chase Burns comes along.
Hopefully Burns turns into what they think he can be. But you give me those 3 guys at the top of the rotation, and I'm happy.
Just got to work on that.
Okay.
Bullpen.
What about the bullpen?
Bullpen's got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do in that bullpen. First things first, you got to find a closer. Pagan is not a good closer. Santillan, I know they tried him at closer. Maybe he'll be good eventually, but you got to have a lockdown closer.
So they're looking to trade in the offseason or make some deals for a power hitter and some relief pitching.
Or sign some free agents somehow.
They got to spend some money.
But it's a small market team. They don't like to spend a lot of money. They can't afford to spend a lot of money. So you got to ride those starting pitchers, I think.
Don't you all think the Reds are projecting up over the last couple of years?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so you got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Now,
Steer, De La Cruz, that's a great start, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. I think, I like their lineup. McLean's going to be better than that. He just had a bad
McLean,
year.
I'm trading McLean right now.
I love Friedel, you know that.
Trade McLean. I do like Friedel, too.
Where do you play? Where do you play Steer, and where do you play South Stewart? Do you play Stewart at second or first?
No.
And do you?
What they
should have done.
What they should have done last night was DH Stewart and let Steer play first base and put Benson out in left field.
Who was DH?
The DH was who was
Hayes
DH?
was in right.
Hayes was in right. Steer was in left. Who was DH in last night, Ed?
I can pull it up real quick.
I knew he was going to ask me
it
that.
It wasn't Stewart.
And,
he was playing first. But
it wasn't
Stewart.
It wasn't the catcher, was it?
It wasn't Stevenson, was it?
I will tell you.
Wasn't Stevenson.
Lux was DH.
Was it Hayes?
No, it was Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Lux. That's another thing.
Stewart's
Do you resign him?
DH. Stewart's a DH. Bottom line. I don't think you have to have Gavin Lux. You got enough outfielders, right?
I like Lux.
I like Lux. He was the only guy with any playoff experience on the whole team last night.
Another left-handed hitter, too.
Right.
But
right.
He's not.
Well,
I don't think he's critical to the equation. Let's put it that way.
Well, I thought Terry Francona did an excellent job just to get this team to the playoffs because this team had a lot of warts and a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of injuries. My goodness, they have so many injuries. I mean, of course, everybody has injuries anymore, but we'll see. I mean, next year should be interesting as well. And my pick to win the World Series, just for the heck of it, to get it out of the way early.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to go with Philadelphia right now.
I don't like it because I didn't bet Philadelphia. I bet Milwaukee. I bet Milwaukee, and I bet Seattle.
Philadelphia's been knocking on the door for the last several years, but and I'm not a Seattle fan, but I have to give them credit. And I think Milwaukee could have something to say about this too.
Thank you, Ed.
Excuse me.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the call.
Man.
I'll see you Saturday at the U of L game.
Later, Ed.
I think Philadelphia, Trey Turner's got to be healthy. He's such an integral part of that offense and good shortstop. I know he's working out. They're expecting him to be ready to go, but I don't think he's going to be 100% with that leg injury. So I think they need Trey Turner to be healthy. It would help them immensely to get to that World Series.
Got no bargain heading to play the Dodgers, huh?
It is not a bargain at all. Milwaukee's sitting there. They get the winner of the Cubs and Padres, and they get to watch the Dodgers and Phillies battle now. I think Milwaukee's pretty happy with that. Speaking of the Padres and the Cubs, they'll play again today. We'll talk about what happened yesterday in that game. Cleveland evens their series with Detroit. Yankees evens their series with Boston as well. So we'll take a break, come back, talk about all that. We've got birthdays as well, and Shadur Sanders, got to grow up, son. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. On this Thursday, Scooter.
Thursday?
By the way, it's October, so I can tell you, Tony doesn't really know about Harry Potter.
Uh-huh.
But guess who I'm going to be for Halloween?
Harry Potter?
No. My grandson's going to be Harry Potter.
All right, you're going to be...
He's got a scar already that he fell when he was like 3 and hit his head on a wooden step, and we had to take him to the hospital.
I'm going to go with... I'm torn whether to take your old age into account or take into your grumpiness into account.
Oh, okay.
No, I was going to say grumpiness.
All right.
I'm going to guess Snape.
No. Take my size into account.
Oh, Hagrid.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to be with Rubius Hagrid.
I love that.
And I've got nothing to do with this, quite frankly. I can't believe I agreed to it, quite frankly. But we were sitting around talking. He's going to be Harry Potter, and my wife's going to be, who's the teacher with the glasses, with the thick glasses? You know what I'm talking about in one of the movies?
Oh, the astrology lady?
Tony, you can snore all you want. We're gonna do this. Might be the whole segment. Yeah. She's gonna be her. My other daughter's gonna be Luna.
Love Luna.
Love Luna. I don't know what his mom's gonna be. I haven't figured that one out. But they said, "Will you be Hagrid?" And before thinking it through, I said, "Sure." Why not?
I love that.
They've already bought a fake beard, a big overcoat thing, whatever he wears, boots. I'm like, this is gotten out of hand already.
I got to see pictures of this.
So that's happening, baby. That is happening. All right, M&M Cards Hotline's open, 384-1450, 384-1450 to join in on the conversation. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. You can text the show. Scooter will be monitoring both the hotline and the text line. Tony, wake up. It's time to talk some sports again. Huh? Quickly, Buster Posey, the GM and president of baseball operations for the San Francisco Giants, said yesterday the Giants are not considering Bruce Bochy to come back as their manager. So, Tony, I think Bochy is going to end up either walking off or hobbling off into the sunset and enjoying retirement, or he is going to take that job in the front office with Texas as an advisor.
Yeah, he's 70 years old.
What a great manager, though.
Oh, he's great. 70 years old. Doesn't look like he has great health. It's time to sometimes hang it up.
Sometimes you just got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
That's
right?
Exactly.
I mentioned Shedeur Sanders, Cleveland's third-string quarterback. Well, I don't know who he's getting advice from, if anybody. If you're a rookie quarterback, you're supposed to, if you're not starting here, keep your mouth shut, do your work, play on the scout team, and listen to the veterans. Learn from the veterans. Listen, you know what, Joe Flacco, he's not playing well. He's got 6 interceptions. He's not going to start, but he's also won a Super Bowl, and he's been in the league for a long time. He should be listening to Joe Flacco. I think maybe he's listening to his pops still. He played for his dad at Jackson State. He played for his dad at Colorado. You're not playing for your daddy anymore. And apparently you don't have the talent your daddy has, so you can't act like your daddy did. Yesterday, in a media session, instead of answering the media's questions, he fake answered them, and he mimed his words. He basically answered without making a sound. How old are you?
Acts like he's 10.
Where is the advice coming from here? Because a good father, and I'm not saying Deion's not a good father, he's probably an exceptional father, would say, don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't answer the questions. Say, I'm not available for media. Or answer the questions politely and as best of your ability to keep everybody happy here. All he is a distraction. And if I'm the Browns, and the Browns have never been known for good management or good ownership, trade him or release him. If he's your third-string quarterback, you can find another third-string quarterback.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, if Joe Flacco's still second string, that tells me, A, they don't think he's got the ability to beat out Joe Flacco, and B, he's a distraction. Get rid of him. Cut him. He's not – you're not losing money here. He's a fourth-round pick.
Yeah, he was a 144th pick.
He's a fourth-round draft pick. Get rid of him. let him be somebody else's headache if somebody else wants to bring him in. If Andy Reid wants to bring him in as a third-string quarterback, then that I would understand, because your job now is to sit here, and if you don't listen to Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, then we're going to get rid of you too. Come in, do the work wherever you're at, listen to the veterans, and try to improve your game.
He didn't like what Rex Ryan said.
Well, who cares what Rex Ryan says? Rex Ryan is not coaching, at least right now he's not. I think he'll be coaching again next year, by the way. But he's not coaching. Oh, my God. I don't know why I'm wearing myself out on Shadur Sanders. He's a non-factor. And Dylan Gabriel, I think he's the real deal, by the way.
Is there a more cush backup job or now starter than Dylan Gabriel? I mean, nobody ever talks about him. It's all Shadur.
Yeah.
He can just kind of relax, go out there and do his thing.
You know what he did say after a preseason game? They asked him how his workouts were going, and he said, I'm gonna misquote this here, so I'm going to paraphrase it. He basically said, well, I'm not worried about how many followers I have on social media, so I'm just going out there and work. Not him, but us.
For sure.
Who could he be talking about that is worried about how many social media followers he has? Oh,
Shadur who?
I don't think Joe Flacco knows what Twitter is, so I don't think he was talking about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's still got a rotary phone at home.
He probably doesn't even know what MySpace is.
I don't even know what MySpace is.
Oh, you don't remember MySpace?
Yeah, I saw something about it on a retrospective show I was watching, but I didn't.
MySpace was the best social media.
How could that be? Well, then why didn't it last?
I don't know. But when you could, decorate your profile, put music behind it, that was awesome.
Tony, you fall asleep again there?
I got nothing.
All right, Padres, here we go. Let's get into some sorts. Padres.
When we got Harry Potter and Shadur Sanders, it's a big show.
Rubius Hagrid, Scooter. Rubius Hagrid. That is going to be monumental.
It will be.
It will be. And it'll be a memory for my grandson, which is all that really matters. San Diego 3, Chicago nothing. Manny Machado, a 2-run homer. He basically said they should never left Imanaga in to pitch to me, the left-hander, and maybe he was right. But if you don't score, you can't win anyway. And that's been the Cubs' issue the second half of the season. They haven't been able to score. Remember when Pete Crow Armstrong was an MVP candidate?
PCA MVP.
Anybody remember that? He's 0 for 8 with 7 strikeouts in 2 games. Yikes. And he got hit by a pitch. But he's 0 for 8 with 7 strikeouts. That series tied at 1 today, 5:08 today. Yu Darvish, former Cub, will go for the Padres. Have you seen Darvish's number, Tony? 5-5
not good.
with a 5.38 earned run average. Jamison Taillon will go for the Cubs. He's 11-7 with a 3.68. Do the Cubs get it done today, Scooter?
They do not. Unfortunately, I think the Padres take this one.
I'll call Roman and see if he needs to be a producer for my show, maybe. Tony, do the Cubs get this done today?
No.
Son of a nutcracker. What is wrong with you guys? Let me sing a little song for you. Go, Cubs, go.
Go,
Cubs, go.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say?
Cubs are going to lose today.
Oh, come on, man. I'm going to take the Cubs just because I have to.
I didn't see the big Wrigley W's up yesterday.
No.
There was a bunch of them the day before, man.
If I'm the other team, and Clark the Cub runs out with that big flag.
I love Clark the
He's
Cub.
great. But he runs out with that big flag, and everybody's singing that stupid song. I'm going, we're going to beat their ass tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
We're not putting up with it. What is this nonsense?
Well, a bunch of drunks in
Yes, a bunch of
Chicago
drunks.
singing,
It was
having a ball.
And they're middle of the afternoon drunk here in Chicago right
that's
now.
perfect. That's a perfect drunk.
Remember our beer up there, old style?
Ooh.
Terrible. Worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Cleveland comes back, beats Detroit to tie that series 6-1. Brian Rocchio and Bo Naylor hit homers in a 5-run.
What happened there? Those guys are hitting home.
5-run 8th inning to win the game for Cleveland and draw them even. By the way, I said it was 6.5 yesterday, Scooter. I got it at 7, so I got a push out of it, but it didn't. It went over the 6.5 we were talking about yesterday, and it should never have gone over the 6.5.
Did they all go over otherwise?
No.
Cubs didn't.
3 of them went under. Well, 2 went under, and I had a push, and the Dodger Red game went over.
What was the Boston New York?
7.5.
Yeah,
4-3.
I couldn't remember which one was 6.5.
The other 6.5 was the Cubs and the Padres.
Yeah, when Raffaele hit that ball in the last inning, I thought it might go out of the ballpark.
Oh, for the Red Sox. Me too. And I was pulling for it too. So Cleveland evens it up today. It'll be Jack Flaherty for the Tigers, 8-15. 8-15.
That's hard to believe.
With a 4.64 ERA against Scooter's favorite name in baseball.
Yep.
Slade Ciccone.
Love it.
7-7 with a 4.30 ERA. I don't know what the over/under is, but I'm going to guess it's in the area.
7.5.
You got to be kidding me.
Nope, I'm looking at it right now.
So we got a 4.64 ERA and a 4.30 ERA, and it's only 7.5. That's surprising.
Don't like the offense.
Well,
that good.
those two guys might go 4 innings each, and then it's going to be up to the bullpens again. That's the way postseason baseball is now. ABC on that game at 3:08, and then of course Red Sox Yankees 8:08 on ESPN tonight. Early goes late here.
Conley early's going.
Conley
baby.
early.
That's why they're playing late.
You know how many
Early's
innings?
pitching.
Without looking, do you know how many innings Conley early has in the big leagues?
No,
27.
32.
19 in the third innings in the major leagues. He will start today. He's got 29 strikeouts in those 19 in the third innings, by the way.
7.5 on that one.
He's 1-2 with a 233 earned run average. Again, small sample size. And my boy Cam Schlittler.
There you go.
Careful. Goes for the Yankees. He is 4-3 with a 2.96 ERA. So you got 2 rookie pitchers going here, and Schlittler feels like the veteran.
Scoot, you ever had a Schlitz beer?
Or Schlitz Light.
I don't think so.
It's a real beer.
I believe you.
Wasn't a good one either.
It was about as good as Old Style.
I think it's a little better than Old Style.
8:08 ESPN. All right, who you got, Detroit or Cleveland, Tony Burt?
I've got Detroit.
Scooter?
I'm with him.
I think there's something about Cleveland. They shouldn't even be in the playoffs. In middle July, the odds you could have gotten just for them to get into the playoffs was unbelievable. They had a 0.1% chance to get into the playoffs. And here they are. I'm going to go with Cleveland. Just karma. Yankees, Boston last night, 4-3. Yankees win it. Austin Wells, RBI double in the 8th inning. We had Jaron Duran drop a low line drive. You know, pressure in the playoffs is a real thing. Teoscar drops that fly ball last night. Duran was kind of half diving here, but it hit his glove. Should have caught it. I think they gave Judge a hit on that.
Oh, did they? I'm not sure.
Would you have agreed with that?
No.
He's got to catch that ball.
He's got to catch that ball. And I think what him and Teoscar both did, I played a lot of outfield, you get that glove in front of your face. Yeah, and it just hits somewhere. We've all done it, but, you know, when you're coming after.
Tough time to do it.
I like sliding and catching the ball because
Instead
when
of
you
head
slide,
first?
you keep your head balanced and you slide with your glove up. When you go forward like that, he had to reach out in front of him, and he blocked. I think he blocked himself on the ball at the last second.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Trevor Story hit a home run to tie it. He's been great in the first couple of games here. But Game 3 or Game 7, whatever you want to call it tonight, 8:08 on ESPN. Scooter, who you got?
Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Boy, I really want the Red Sox to win.
I think Yankees are going to blow it. I think everybody's just going to be so.
Well, I think what Cora's done so well is stack left-handers against this Yankee lineup. Because, again, Ben Rice, who hit a homer last night, Ben Rice and Chisholm didn't play Game 1, didn't start in Game 1. You got Grisham. You've got Austin Wells. You got a lot of guys not named Judge and not named Stanton that are left-hand hitters in that lineup. And, you know, they sat Ryan McMahon, who they brought over at the trade deadline, the third baseman. They sat him in the first game. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, Bayo was right-handed. They're going with another left-hander.
Is it Conley?
Yeah, he's left-hander. You're going with another left-hander.
I bet they play Chisholm, Bop.
Chisholm will play tonight. It's an elimination game. McMahon, I'm not sure about because he hadn't hit the ball, but he's good at third base. They'll probably play Caballero, though, at third base. And Rice, he hit a homer in Game 2. You almost have to play him.
him.
whether he catches or DHs or plays first. You have to. I don't know if Goldschmidt, I guess, is the other option at first base against the left-hander.
Well, if you're going to play Wells, why don't you catch Rice?
I agree.
I mean,
I agree 100%.
But Aaron Boone ain't the smartest guy.
The other thing I wanted to talk about, we talked about this yesterday a little bit, but Mason Miller.
Yeah, crazy.
2002, the average fastball in the major leagues, I heard this today, or I didn't do any research, I heard it, was 89 miles an hour. Here we are 23 years later, and the average fastball is 94 miles an hour. And guys are back in the day, if you hit 98, people were like, whoa, look at that. Everybody hits 98. It's throw as hard as you can for as long as you can, and then we'll get somebody else in there, right? That's the philosophy today. And Mason Miller hit 104.3 yesterday.
Says 0.5 on mine.
Oh, maybe 0.5 might be right.
Yeah.
Again, I'm trying to do this by memory. I don't write things down,
Well,
which I probably should do.
The crazy part is he only played 1 year of Division I baseball, and that was at Garner-Webb. And he was a third-round pick. He was like junior college or NAIA. So it just goes to show you, they'll find you if you're good.
If you got and he'll probably have Tommy John surgery within the next 2 years, and they'll move on to somebody else. But that's just the world that we live in now. Harder and I think it's hurting the high schools kids and maybe even the college kids. But the harder you throw, they're not looking for guys that throw 89 on the corners anymore. Those guys are long gone.
Teach you how to pitch if you can throw 90.
I don't know if Greg Maddox would make a team in this day and age.
Early on.
In this day and age.
Yeah, but early on.
Jamie Moyer wouldn't make a
Yeah.
team. How about that?
Yeah.
Is that a better?
That's a better.
So Miller threw in the last 2 games, and yesterday he threw 15 pitches yesterday, and 11 of them went over 100 miles an hour. And he's pitched to 9 batters. He struck out 8 in this series and hit the other one. And that guy's now in hospital recovering in intensive care.
Well, who's the left-handed guy pitched before him was really good.
Morahan.
Yeah, he was really good.
And then they bring in Suarez he's not even the closer, Miller.
Yeah.
They bring in Robert Suarez, who was an all-star this year, and he's threw 4 pitches 100 miles an hour yesterday. And by the way, when Miller was in there, those Cubs had no chance. They were walking back to the dugout like, what did I just see?
It's not just his fastball. His slider's wicked.
His slider's 98. 98 on our slider. Oh, unbelievable. All right, I'm up against the break. Actually, I'm well past break time, right, Scooter?
You're right.
But we'll take one, come back with birthdays, look ahead to some NFL games without the spread here.
Got some text, too, to get to.
And Scooter will update the text line. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, woo, I'm back. Scooter, final segment on this Thursday.
Woohoo!
M&M Cartage Hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Scoot, what are you doing this weekend? The Reds are done. The Steelers aren't playing.
Yeah.
And the
Steelers are on
Hoosiers
bye?
aren't playing.
Steelers on a bye.
Yeah, and the
Weren't you
Hoosiers
listening
aren't
earlier?
playing.
No.
Okay.
Guess I'll take a weekend off of sports, it sounds like.
Yeah, IU's off.
Head to the lake.
IU and the Steelers with the same bye week.
IU is the one that really hurts me. Like, I'm ready to keep rolling.
You don't think you're going to keep rolling at Oregon?
No, I do. I want to play this week. I don't want a bye week. I want to keep going.
Well, if anybody's at Keeneland Saturday, you can look me up. I'm not sure.
That's what you ought to do, Scooter. Go to Keeneland.
I might go to the lake like Tony suggested.
I've been to the lake last 3 weekends, and it's a beautiful weekend again. Man, what we got text line, Scoot? You had some text.
Yeah, go ahead. Text line's still open, sponsored by Gameday Men's Health, 502-414-1450. I like the most recent one, but you can read it, Scooter.
Buzz is the first one in. He says, I like the Dodgers because they have played while the Phillies have been off.
I think that's a factor.
I know John always likes that.
Always. Now, did you see what some of these teams did yesterday? They had inter-squad game.
Simulated
Ichiro played right field for a game. Seattle had an inter-squad game, but Ichiro played right field for one of the teams.
I would like to come.
Isn't that awesome?
Love it.
Ichiro comes out, full uniform, plays right field, bats. I don't know how many hits he got.
Junior play?
He probably got a couple. I think Junior probably could still hit it.
I bet he can too.
And I know the Brewers had their bullpen catcher was umpiring, and they had the new ABS system up on the scoreboard, and every time he missed a call, they let him have it, the bullpen catcher.
Gorman Thomas playing that game?
Gorman Thomas and Robin Yount came out and played as well. Cecil Cooper played a little first base. So they're trying to stay in game mode because we've seen this happen year after year. Teams that have byes, the other team comes in already in playoff mode, and you got to get yourself into playoff mode. Any more?
Well, it does set up your rotation, though.
Oh, absolutely.
You get a little bit of rest, and
yeah, the Dodgers really got hurt by this series because they're going to start Ohtani in Game 1. They're really hurt, and they're probably going to start your guy Glass now in Game 2.
Yeah.
So I don't think it affected.
They're digging deep.
I don't think it affected their rotation as much as it might affect some other teams. And these other teams, by the way, have to play 3 games all of a sudden too. So
Next text
keep in
says,
mind the divisional round starts on Saturday, 2 days from now.
next text says, howdy, this is Patrick Murphy with the News and Tribune. The Reds just blew their chances with the bases loaded twice with 0 outs. Hopefully the Tigers, Red Sox, and Cubs can win today. And he also says, we got to see pictures of Spears in the Hagrid costume.
Oh, definitely.
Well, are you going to show the scar? Hashtag show the scar?
That's almost gone.
Well, then come on.
I said the whole time I'd do it.
You didn't
There
do
was
it.
enough-
The
nobody- I didn't
YouTube is right there.
I didn't get enough. Feedback.
Scooter, you know me. I'm kind of bashful,
Yeah, right.
but I think I'll show the Hagrid costume. Look, my wife's already said, "Oh, I can't wait to take pictures." She's wearing me out with this whole thing. I blame her. All right, before we get to pro football, let's do some birthdays.
oh,
Come on.
how am I not ready?
I even said it slow.
I know you did. Off my game today.
Not great today. Let's start with Lorraine Bracco, Tony. Do you want to chime in on the Scooter meter? The psychiatrist in The Sopranos? Lorraine Bracco?
She
was in Nonies, too.
There's something about her.
Donuts.
Got that
She's
New
not
York,
that-
Nona's? Is it Nona's?
Yeah.
What'd I say, Nonies?
Yeah.
She's got that voice.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's more of a New York
No, it is. It's not that
kind of
whiny,
thing.
but
It's not Fran Drescher whiny, but it's.
what you got, Scoot?
What do you got, Lorraine Bracco at?
Back in the day, I don't know. There's something about her. I'll
Yeah.
go 3.5.
I think you both
That's
said it.
about
There's
where I
something
was.
about
Yeah, I was right in there.
it. Sting is 74 today. Roxanne.
I love
That was
Sting.
free.
I love Sting.
Sting is 74 today.
Still rocking it, man.
Who's going to be rocking longer, Sting or Mick? Who's going to retire first?
Sting's in better health.
Yeah. Mick might be dead already, but he's still playing and he's killing it.
Nobody told him.
Mary Louise Weller is 79. Mary Louise Weller. You have no idea who she is? Neither did I when I saw it was her birthday. She was in Animal House, Tony. She was one of the sorority girls.
What's her last name?
Weller. Weller. I didn't know I was going to have to spell that one for you.
Back in the day of 4.
I'm trying to remember which. I saw it earlier, but I'm trying to remember which sorority girl she was.
There's the picture.
Mary Louise Weller. She was Mandy Pepperidge. Remember Mandy Pepperidge?
Yep.
I think she ended up marrying Belushi at the end.
Yep.
Senator Belushi.
Senator Belushi.
Scooter did not like Animal House, if I recall.
No, I liked Animal House.
I thought we came in here and he said he didn't.
It was Airplane, what I thought was so
Airplane.
stupid.
It was stupid. It was supposed to be
It
stupid.
was.
But Mary Louise Weller, Mandy Pepperidge, 79 today. When she was Mandy Pepperidge, I'd give her a 4.5.
Is that when Belushi was up on the ladder?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that was that was the other one.
Was it?
That was the other one. Groucho Marx, born on this date in 1890.
Groucho?
You've never heard of Groucho Marx?
This man's name is Groucho?
Yeah.
How's anybody in this world never heard of Groucho Marx?
That's incredible. I've never heard of
Part of
this
the
guy.
Marx Brothers? He had his own show?
Well, it's really old, John. Scooter's not really old.
Yeah, you're right. He
What a
would have
name.
been 135 today, so yeah.
I mean, that's why I don't know him, John. I'm 35.
Kelly Ripa is 55 today. I did not realize this. She was on All My Children for 20 years
Really?
before she became, obviously, the host of
She weighed
Regis and Kelly and then
78
Ryan and Kelly and whatever. She's 55.
Mark.
She's a lot like Livy Dunn. She puts on about 60 pounds. She'd be a 4.5.
He's the only person I know that says too skinny.
Too skinny.
I don't.
I don't like feeling bones.
John Morris is 41. You don't know who he is? Neither did I. He is the voice of Andy in Toy Story movies. How about that? Nothing, Scoots? You're
No.
a Toy Story guy, right?
I like Toy Story.
Don McLean, 80 today. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. The longest song
Took
ever.
the Chevy to
Ever
the
on the
levee,
radio.
but the levee was
I remember
dry.
one day when I was a kid, we drove from my parents' house to my grandparents' house, and that song was on the entire time.
and I only played it once.
Only played it once.
He's 80 today. Joe Ingles, left-handed white dude who you wouldn't pick up in the park.
How's he had a career as long
He's
as he has?
38 today. I think
He's on somebody's bench last year.
I think he was.
I know he was.
T-Wolves.
Is he still on the roster?
T-Wolves, yeah.
He's 38, and you wouldn't pick him up at the park.
He kind of looks like Joey Chestnut, right?
Here's one for
Yeah, a
Scooter.
little.
30 years old today. Isaac Haas.
Ooh.
Former one of those 7'5" Purdue guys.
Huge.
He's 30 today.
Part of the Beijing Royal Fighters.
Didn't they change the rule? Because was it him that got pulled over? And they started calling that flagrant because they pulled his shoulder out or whatever.
Oh, well, yeah, they mauled him.
Yeah.
The only way to stop him when he got the ball down there. One of the many reasons Rick Pitino's no longer the head coach at Louisville. Brian Bowen II is 27 today. He's not on a roster,
I
is
bet
he?
he's playing overseas.
Brian Bowen, I think that means the second.
He's in the G League.
He's 27. Lance McCullers, Astros pitcher, 32 today. The late, great Maury Wills, born on this date in 1932. He was Lou Brock. Before Lou Brock, he was Ricky Henderson before Ricky Henderson.
Yep.
Maury Wills of the Dodgers. Mark Rippon, former NFL quarterback, is 63 today.
Win a Super Bowl?
Won a Super Bowl with the then Redskins.
Redskins.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., race car driver. He's famous for having dated
Danica Patrick.
Danica Patrick.
He's definitely not famous for his driving, I'll tell you that.
He's 38 today. That's mean. Former coaches Jim Larinaga, 76 today.
Is that all?
I think he just kind of quit in Miami.
I think he did.
They were so bad, he said, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm owed. I'm done.
He's 76 today. And the former Colts coach, Chuck Pagano, who's on
He's on
McAfee a lot.
He's
is
good. He's good on it.
65 today, Chuck Pagano. I think he's happy doing the McAfee show
Oh, yeah.
instead of coaching it.
He's also a senior defensive assistant and secondary coach for the Ravens.
Wow.
Bet you didn't know that.
I did not know that at all.
Now
By
you
the
do.
way, Lamar is extremely questionable
Yep.
to play. The Ravens are 1-3, and they're hosting Houston this week, who's also 1-3.
Houston
Who
Oilers.
I guess
Houston Oilers. Oh, that's wrong.
who's the quarterback for the Ravens if Lamar doesn't go? Scooch, can you answer that? Was it Hundley still? Is Hundley still there?
I don't think so.
Who's the backup quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens? I'll let you guys work on that. Tonight, San Francisco and the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams 3-1. Amazon Prime. Rams are 8.5 tonight. Again, all those starters out for the 49ers, especially those offensive starters. And I'm going to tell you, I like the Rams tonight to put it on them.
Cooper
Rush.
Gross.
Cooper Rush, former Cowboy.
Who actually has a good record as a starting quarterback.
But that was in Dallas.
Yes.
That wasn't in Baltimore when Baltimore now has a bad defense all of a sudden. Or I will say this, an injured defense. I've never seen a team have this many injuries, I don't think, this early in the season as the Ravens have had. But Lamar nursing that hamstring, we'll see if he goes on Sunday or not. I kind of doubt it.
Sure, there's Sanders is available.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm bringing him over. By the way, the local games on TV this weekend, Scoots. 1 o'clock, we are getting Houston at Baltimore, 2 1-3 teams, without Lamar.
Not that bad.
Without Lamar.
Well, he might play. You never.
CBS. Fox will have Vegas and the Colts.
Gross. I'll be there.
And Fox will also have gross, but I'm going. Fox will also have Detroit at Cincinnati at 4:25.
Ooh.
Thanks for listening. Back at it tomorrow. Six-pack coming up tomorrow, and Tony and Big Al's NFL locks as well. Beers on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Al.